Hi, this is Mark Pollock with the Mark Pollock team and Mark on the Market. I'm here with my partner, Chris Clausen, and Chris has been a licensed real estate agent since 2021. So Chris, I heard you're under contract recently with your first home that you're going to purchase. Is this a resale? Remind me, is it a resale or is it a new construction?
We decided to go to construction.
New construction, interesting. Why did you choose new construction?
So, as you know, inventory sucks. I mean, it's just not great right now, right? Especially here in Delaware. It was really hard for us at our price point to find exactly what we wanted on the resale market. So we decided to look for new construction.
Absolutely. So, I mean, it's been a little challenging out there. What are some other reasons that you chose new construction over resale?
So for me, having control of everything that's in the house, you know what I mean? Like being able to put the cabinet here versus dealing with what somebody else's creative choices was something that my wife and I really focused in on. But the other thing is, we didn't have to worry about other people's problems, right? Who did they choose for their HVAC? When was the last time it was serviced? How long ago was the roof done? Did they clean up after themselves? Was there anything hiding in the closet for us to find or in the underfloor? You know what I mean? So that gave us a little bit of peace of mind, but there's also the warranty aspect. When we walk into this house, everything in the house has a warranty, at least for the first 2 years,
Sure.
So a little bit of peace of mind, especially when you're going to spend the most money you're ever going to spend in your life on a home, it makes a huge difference.
What are some of the other challenges now that you've faced on your journey? Now that you've decided you want to make sure that, you have the house that's designed exactly how you want it. You don't want to have other people's headaches. Maybe they use bubble gum and Band-Aids to fix something versus using a licensed contractor, which can get frustrating at times.
Yeah, for sure.
What are some of the other challenges that you faced, though, in the home buying journey?
So, I mean, let's start at the beginning, right? One
Sure.
of the biggest challenges for me is that I spent a lot of years neglecting my financial situation. So I decided that I was going to change that, and obviously we had to get into that. So I partnered with a lender partner of mine, and she kind of gave us a roadmap, and we followed that roadmap, and it got us to where we needed to go, right? The next challenge is actually that particular journey is lenders, right? Mm-hmm. There's so many lenders out there. They all offer different programs and different products to match kind of everybody's thing.
Sure.
So with that first lender, we worked with them for a while, and they gave us the roadmap, and I love that lender, but it didn't work out so well. So we ended up going with another lender who kind of took the reins and got us to where we are now, which we're currently under contract and committed. So I'm super excited about that. But that was definitely a challenge.
What is it that lender did differently that the first lender did? And obviously not mentioning names, of course.
Sure, of
and
course.
Yet, is there something they did differently that you could share with us that helped you along?
Well, so it's about that relationship, right? Because like I said before, most lenders, they all offer some kind of product, right? It's about that relationship, about communication, and about kind of respect your time, mm-hmm. your efforts, and that really helped us decide where we wanted to go.
What was unique about the new construction process as far as any hiccups or glitches along the way with that contractor?
Well, so one of the big things I can say is that you got to prepare yourself when you go into the new construction business. If you're buying a spec home, which in this case, if you're watching this, you may or may not know what a spec home is. A spec home is a home that's built and everything in it is the way it is, and you're not going to change that, mm-hmm. right? So we decided to go semi-custom, where we picked a floor plan, but we got to choose everything on the inside. What we didn't expect is how expensive those selections could be. The difference between a white cabinet with a little bit of artistic flair and a solid cabinet could be, $4,000 in total purchase price.
Sure.
Right. So we had to kind of temper our expectations, and we're spending a lot of money. Right. It's not even it's not a $200,000 home. So, we kind of thought we knew what we were getting into until we got there, and they were like, well, your original selections are like $55,000. And we're like, oh my gosh, okay, great. You
The
know,
old design center, huh?
right? Yeah, for sure. And they don't warn you about that. Right?
No.
They're just like, hey, you know, here you go, here's your contract. Oh, by the way.
You chose a builder that has a design center, and yeah, obviously you're not going to mention builder names, but you chose one that has a design center and has the upgrades for those. And what made you go with a builder like that versus another builder that may have all of those luxuries built into the price right off the bat?
So for us, it really came down to location. So we had a very specific need for our family, and we had to be within a certain area of a highway because work and personal business. So that kind of dictated where we could look. And then really we looked at floor plans, we looked at price, and really it was the finish too. You know, so we liked what we walked into.
So the quality of the builder as well as the location came into play.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, wonderful. And so hopefully our conversation today has shed a little light on some things for everybody that you should be prepared for looking for in your home buying process. And would love you guys to contact us for a private consultation with myself, with Chris, so we can actually customize your home buying journey to make sure that it's unique to your specific situation. And that way we can make sure we address all your particular needs and wants. And obviously we can only do that by doing a thorough buyer consult and truly understanding you, the buyer, as a human, as opposed to just somebody that's looking to buy a home and we're going to pigeonhole you. We don't do that. We're going to make sure it's customized to your needs. Thanks a lot, Chris.
Hey man, thanks for having me on.
Absolutely,
Appreciate
my
it.
pleasure, man.
Thanks.